Hello and welcome to Martin Maths. We're doing the Maths GCSE Foundation Paper 3 questions from June 2023. And this is question 22 about angles, and particularly angles in triangles and parallel lines. So it says here that ACF and ADG are straight lines. So that's ACF and ADG. They're both straight lines. So to think about the properties there, but angles adding up to 180 degrees. BCD and EFG are parallel, and that's what the little arrow there means. E, F, and G. So they're parallel. So again, think about the properties. If you look at my other videos on parallel lines about corresponding co-interior and alternate angles. And we're going to show that the triangle ACD is isosceles. An isosceles triangle means two sides are equal and two base angles are equal. Okay, I'm going to start here. EFC is 125. That's given to us, and does say you must give a reason for each stage you were working. So EFC is equal to 125, and that was given. So that means that CFG must equal 180 minus 125. It's a calculator paper. I should be able to do that in my head, but I'm just going to make sure it's 55. So that angle there is 55. I'm then going to use corresponding angles. That angle there is equal to that angle there. That's also going to be 55. So we call that ACD, angle ACD is equal to 55 because of corresponding angles in parallel lines, where BCD is parallel to EFG. I'm just using a shorthand here of little symbols. Sorry, ACD is 55. Okay, so those two are equal. I can also see that's equal because that's alternate. In fact, that's equal because that's alternate. But I want to get into this triangle here. Now, they tell us that CDG is 110. That was given, which means ADC is 180 minus 110, which is 70. And that's because of angles on a straight line. Again, I'm not writing it out in full, maybe for full reasons. You should write full sentences, but show the examiner you know what you're doing. So there's angles on straight lines. So I know that that one is 70. Okay, so it doesn't look like I necessarily have an isosceles triangle here yet, but let's work out what this one here is. So 55 plus 70 is, again, I'm choosing my calculator, even if I could work those out on paper, is 125. And 180 minus that answer is 55, and then we have it. So that angle there is 55. So if that's equal to that, that's going to be equal to that, and then we're going to have our isosceles triangle. So the picture, again, is not drawn to scale, but there we have our base angles equal. So we have that ACD equals CAD, and they're both equal to 55. So the triangle ACD is isosceles. Okay, so let's just go over that again. I've used angles on a straight line. I've used corresponding angles. I've used angles on a straight line. I've used angles in a triangle. So I should have said that was there. That was angles on a straight line. So I've used angles on a straight line, corresponding angles, angles on a straight line again, and then again, I didn't state that here fully, angles in a triangle. So I've definitely had 4 reasons. There are different ways of doing that. You could have done co-interior angles there, vertically opposite or alternate that way, but find whichever way you can to go from that point there to get into that triangle there. And this one here is a little bit more straightforward, just 180 minus 110. And once you're in that triangle, you're finding out what that angle is, and you see that those two are equal. Okay, so there we go. That's angles in triangles using parallel lines, properties of triangles, properties of parallel lines, and that should give you a nice 5 marks. So a lot of points there. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and good luck for your exams.